Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Vlogmas. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some simple yet very elegant and lovely holiday hairstyles. I believe that I've got 3 to share with you guys. I'm wearing like the same outfit and lipstick and everything as my last video. Should have been the video right before this one. I was just too lazy to change and I'm filming back to back, so here we are. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. Let me know in the comments what videos you want to see from me, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into these holiday hairstyles. Okay, so I am starting off with some loose waves, just some very simple loose waves that I did with my straightener. I've got some hair things, like I've got some bobby pins and little like hair pins, and then I also have a few little like accessories, got some hair ties. We're gonna keep it pretty simple, but I do have some things here. So for the first hairstyle, I'm gonna do a half up, half down. So what I'm gonna do is I have my hair parted in the middle. You can part it where you want, but I really like a middle part for this hairstyle. So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to start about where the arch of my eyebrow ends or is. So like if I take my finger and pull it back, it's about right where the arch of my eyebrow is. Same thing on the other side. And then instead of pulling straight back, if that makes sense, I'm going to go up here. So I'm not taking all of the hair at the crown of my head, you know what I'm saying? I'm just taking like the front pieces so that it still has that half up, half down vibe, but I'm not taking literally half of my hair and putting it back because I have way too much hair for that. It would take like a million bobby pins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like comb my hair back with my fingers, like straight back. Smooth this down right here. So I'm smoothing everything down really nicely. I don't really want to do teasing for this because it just gets messy and it's a lot. So instead, what I'm going to do is just, first of all, like I said, smooth everything down. Make sure it's even on both sides. And then obviously, as you can see, it's looking a little flat right now. So just wait. So first, we're going to pin it back. I just have that hair right here. You can see that much hair. I'm gonna grab some of my bobby pins and I'm just gonna start to pin. Hopefully you guys can see in frame. And it doesn't take a lot of bobby pins for this because of how little hair I have here. We're gonna add just a few more. So now that we've got it pinned and my hair is looking kind of boring, kind of crazy, the first thing I'm gonna do is go from the back here, the crown of the head. I'm just going to pull out. You want to be really careful with this so you don't pull huge pieces out and then have to completely redo it. But this is going to stay up and stay voluminous and looking full, almost like you did tease it, like a faux tease, because I have so little hair pulled back. Whoa, I got lipstick on my face. I didn't take literally the top half of my head. I just went back here and then I went up behind the crown. So it looks like I have all that hair, but I just got that very little bit at the top, if that makes sense. So I'm just pulling out very lightly. I don't want to do anything too crazy yet because I don't want it to have random pieces that are just like poking out, but I am just pulling out. It already looks like more voluminous in the back. If I turn my head like this, you can see there's like a little poof there, like there would be if you teased it. And then I'm going to go in the front here and I'm just going to pull out a piece on each side. Kind of like a decent sized piece because I do want like a nice face framing piece in the front of my hair. And at this point, if you want to, you could just take like a texturizing spray, hold up the strands and just spray throughout the hair all the way around to give yourself some texture depending on your hair type. For me personally, I don't really need that much of like a texturizing spray or anything because my hair kind of already has like some natural texture and volume to it right now. My hair isn't super flat. On the first day, after a couple days, I would be using like some dry shampoo, but since I just washed and dried and styled my hair, it still looks pretty good. So I'm not going to worry about doing like a dry shampoo or a volume or texture spray. I'm just going to leave it the way that it is. I know that the frame may not be the best, but if I turn, you can see there's a little bit of volume or poof at the base of the crown. Then if I turn all the way around, you can see the back of my hair and where it's pinned. Anyways, that is the first hairstyle. Very simple. I feel like anyone can learn how to do this, and it's great for really anything. You could wear this to a holiday party, you could wear it out shopping. It's just the perfect go-to, versatile, simple hairstyle. So we're gonna take that out and move on to hairstyle number 2. So the next hairstyle is actually going to be a side part, like a deep part. I prefer to do it on this side. I'm going to do about right here, and since I have like long nails, I can kind of use my finger to guide the part. I don't have to worry about getting like a comb out. Now that we've done that, my hair's got like a good amount of volume here. So this is very simple. You can part your hair obviously on whatever side you want. I'm going to smooth down this hair here so it's not sticking out. I don't have any baby hairs. You can take a hairspray if you want, spray it down. I'm going to go down to the ear, all the way down here, and I'm going to grab this hair, just twist it back a little bit. Like I said, very simple. And then I am going to secure that. You can use any hair accessory you want. I've got this lovely bobby pin with large pearls on it, and I just love this. I think it's so pretty. Fix the hair around it, make sure all the curls are laying nicely. That is the look. This is, to me, one of the most elegant, simple hairstyles. It's so easy yet so elegant. And this is a little bit more like fancy, even though it is easy. So I would say this would be more of like a holiday party look. And this is the kind of thing that is perfect with tighter curls as well, to do like an old Hollywood style wave that's like really defined and in towards the face with this kind of a look is really, really lovely, and it's beautiful for a party. But you could of course do it how I am wearing it, with like loose textured waves. But one more time, that is what it looks like. So yeah, I think this is just one of the more elegant looks, yet again, so simple. So we're just gonna take that out, and then I'm just putting my hair right back into that middle part that we had it at. But anyways, for the last hairstyle, it is going to be an updo. This is one of my favorite simple updos. I used to do this all the time. This was like my go-to look a couple of years ago for weddings and parties and things like that, but I haven't done it in a really long time. For this look, it's a little bit more complicated, but it's still very easy. What you're going to do, in the front of your head, I'm going to keep this part in the center, but you can do a side part with this. You're going to start here, go about in the center of your head, and go down and go slightly back, and you should end up behind your ear. So that's the goal, is when you go down that you end up behind your ear like that. And I'm just going to like section off those front pieces. So we'll just throw in a bobby pin for now while I do the other side, because it will get all mixed up. Same thing, go down the center of the head, go back a little bit, and end up behind your ear. You want to make sure you've got plenty of hair up here to work with, because this is the main part that you're going to be styling with. And then I'm just going to take that bobby pin out. I'm going to take this back section of my hair here that I have, not the front pieces, just the back section, and we're just going to do like a low loose bun. So I'm just going to kind of like comb these pieces back here. Again, I'll pull that out at the crown a little bit so it's not like really tight and flat. Just going to take a hair tie. I don't want it to be too tight or anything like that. I want it to stay very loose. Anyways, the lighting keeps going in and out. I apologize for that. So this is what we've got right now. I might take couple of these hairpins just to make sure that it doesn't like fall out, since we did do such a loose bun and I want to keep it in place still. So the more hair that you have and the more you want this to stay in place, you're going to need more bobby pins, obviously. I don't have too much hair out here, so I don't need a ton. But right now I am going to go in and just like pull the hair up here, because you want to do this at this point. I want to add some volume, and I want to do it before I pin all these pieces back. And now I'm going to take, starting back here, so I'm going to take a piece here. You can do whatever size you want, as small or as big as you want, depending on how many pieces you want to end up pinning back on each side. I'm going to do decently big because I don't really feel like I need to do small pieces. And then as I go back, I'm just kind of lightly twisting, very lightly. I'm taking a bobby pin, getting it ready, and hopefully you guys can see. I'm just going to go right ahead and pin that piece into the bun. So I'm just going back very loosely. I don't want it to be tight. I want to keep this loose. Twisting it as I go back. And then I end up pinning that piece into the bun. This is going to end up being about 3 pieces on each side that I pin back. So again, same thing, very loosely twisting, taking it back. And as best as you can, you want to pin it so that the ends aren't like sticking out in the bun, but you just kind of have to mess around and use as many bobby pins as you need, kind of. We're going to take one more piece from each side. I'm going to leave out a face framing layer again, a couple actually, so I'm not going to take all that hair back. I'm going to leave some of it out, and then this last piece we're going to do really loose because I don't want it to be tight at all. I want it really loosely to go back into the bun. You can pull at these pieces here a little bit just to keep it loose, and I'll pull some more hair down here. That is the finished hairstyle. I'll obviously spin around for you guys. And I will say, in my personal experience, this is the kind of hairstyle that kind of looks a little bit different every time. Sometimes it looks like kind of like a sock bun, like how mine looks right now, to where it's like that perfect round shape and kind of more like sleek and perfect, and other times it just looks more messy but still very elegant and beautiful. Obviously you can kind of like do it exactly how you like it, but for me it kind of ends up just looking a little bit different every time, and I'm totally okay with that. So yeah, those are the 3 holiday hairstyles I had to share with you guys. They're all pretty simple and easy to do at home. This one might have seemed a little bit more complicated, but once you get it down, I promise you it is so easy. It's not like a complicated updo or anything. And you can kind of just do it however you want. But yeah, let me know if you guys like hair videos from me. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more hair videos in the new year, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. That's just what just does good on my channel. So that is it for the hairstyles. That's everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.